And here we are, back in Minneapolis. And this row of housing is kind of confusing to me because these two houses right here, identical. So you'd think the whole row would be identical, but no. They're all different, except for those two down here. Once again, identical. Very confusing to me for some reason. But we are not going to be checking out those houses for our adventure today. We are going to be checking out this building right here. And look, it's only 10:30 in the morning, and the parking lot is already filling up. So this should be a pretty cool location indeed. Well, it is another Saturday and another great day for another Tommy Travels episode, and we are here at the American Swedish Institute in Minneapolis, right there behind me. That's it, right there. And I don't know too much about this location, but I know it has something to do with Sweden, and it should be pretty cool. And also, you guys, I mentioned this in the last video, but in case you missed it, I have a second channel now. It's a daily vlog channel. And so I do new little mini adventures every day. The videos are usually a little shorter than what they are on this one, but it provides more content overall. So if you like the material I put out, go ahead and check out Tommy Travels II. There's a link to it on my YouTube channel next to my Facebook and Instagram link. And so check that out. And this should be a really interesting adventure. Welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. I love doing that. But it is cold out here, so let's get inside. Come on with me. Let's go see what there is to see. And in case you want to come and check out this place for yourself, right now, Handmade Holidays is going on. And that goes November 10th through January 13th. So even though we're a little bit done with the holidays, we're going to see a little bit in here, I think. Wow. Check out this building. What a cool design. And then check out this building. The mansion they have here in back. That is amazing. I think we're going to be entering in here and then checking out this place as well today. Look at that. They certainly don't build them like that anymore. That is for sure. We've got this cool little courtyard area set up. Like I said, still for the holidays. And look at this lady. Looks like she just did some baking. And that looks quite tasty for a Saturday morning. And I really like the candles on your head, ma'am. Welcome to Tommy Travels. And down there is where we got our tickets and came in, and then they've got this little area here, a little restaurant that you can get some good food in. But look at this. Look at that beautiful rug hanging on the wall. I don't think that thing would fit in my whole apartment. Oh my gosh. Very colorful and very cool. And so from this sign, we learned a little something about this gal out here that we just saw a few minutes ago. Her name is Lucia, and from the darkness of the shortest days of the year arrives the brightness of Swedish traditions. With Lucia, she comes in carrying a tray of coffee, and Lucia buns is what they're called that she has on that tray. And so on December 13th, from concerts at school to family fun at home, her songs are sung as they spread light and cheer across Sweden during the darkest days of winter. They've got this hallway leading into the mansion here, and along the way they've got all of these cool works of art like this And that. And then this one is by Laurie Jacobi. She left the business world to head up to the northern woods of Minnesota to make stuff like this out of birch bark, porcupine quills, wool. She makes wall hanging, jewelry and stuff like this. Look at that. And it's all inspired by her Scandinavian heritage. And she's been doing this for over 20 years. And so now we're about to enter the mansion itself. The Turnblad Mansion is what it's called. And it's called that because it was owned by Swan and Christina Turnblad. And they also had a daughter, Lillian. And they built this place back in the late 1800s. Look at this. Amazing decoration. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. And Swan made his fortune to build this place from becoming the owner of the largest Swedish language newspaper in the United States. And there is our Swedish connection that we were looking for. But my gosh, look at this. Unbelievable detail. You don't see that anymore. As I said on the outside, they don't build them like this anymore. It would cost a fortune. Well, I've seen a lot of cool kitchens in my time on Tommy Travels. But this is probably the coolest. Look at this old oven here. My gosh. And in case you're in the market for one, this is a gold medal Glenwood. And I'm sure it was light years ahead of its time from anything that you could get back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. Look, they've got this extra room here and over here. And what I really love is the pass-through window that they have with the recipe box and handwritten recipe. Absolutely incredible. Well, back in the day, you couldn't just have an espresso machine make your coffee. You had to do it the old-fashioned way with the old hand crank. You had to work for it back then, just like just about everything in those days. And then check out this old plate and silverware setting. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Check out this fireplace. Oh my goodness. Look at this. They've got the poinsettias up here, and look at the bases that they're standing on. Holy cow, I have never seen anything this grand and ornate in all of my life, I don't think. You've got the clock, and look, it goes all the way up there to the second balcony level. And then there is the man himself. Right there. Swan Turnblad. And then over here, his wife, Christina. This place is absolutely incredible. And I'm sure it doesn't show up on camera like it does in real life. So if you've never been here, you definitely have to put it on your list. Look at how ornate all of that is. Wow. And then here is a massive, awesome dining room. All set up in Swedish tradition. And look how beautiful that is. Wow. In all of the darkness in the winter months for Sweden, they like to have fireplaces wherever possible to bring out the light. It's just part of the Swedish tradition is what it is. Look at this bench with the furs for the seatings. And that is my kind of chair right there. I think that would be my spot. And then after a nice good meal in the dining room, it looks like people would adjourn over here to this fancy room for a little bit of music, it looks like, or dancing, or whatever festivities they happen to have going on. But I'm assuming that with the piano there, somebody would probably play it after dinner. And if you're feeling a little weary after the dining room and the music and all of that, you can come upstairs and hang out right here on this four-season porch and get 360 views all around. Absolutely cool. You can just sit right down here on the bench over here. And then look at this. They've got a little rooftop patio over on this other side of the building we came in on. And on that rooftop patio, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there is a goat over there. Just hanging out, being cool. That is awesome. So we have entered the Norway section of the house with this dining room table. Very beautiful place settings. You've got the person's name, Lara. That's who that spot belongs to. And look at this beautiful fireplace. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look how colorful this is. Unbelievable, the work and detail that had to go into getting that put together. And they've even got this guy standing on the mantle playing the fiddle. Well, Norway is a country with a rich history of woodworking and whittling, and they make things like this. Look at those colorful little figures down there. And they even have a Santa Claus in snowshoes. That is absolutely incredible. And here's a view of that beautiful fireplace from the top. Look at that, it goes right up there. And check out the ceilings. Wow. Amazing. I'm blown away by all the color included with these carvings as well. And every room that we come into has another beautiful fireplace. This one has the candles at the bottom there, and look at this place setting. This room represents Iceland. And a typical Icelandic home would show off their most treasured pieces all year round. And so look at these very cool pieces. Cool glassware, dinner plates, and look at these little guys. Very cute. And we are here in the Denmark room. This place is fabulous as well, and what I really like is this cool piece of wall art here. It looks like this is material that is sewn onto a knitted fabric that is not flat. And so it gives everything a 3D effect. I looked at it and I was like, what is going on here? But you can see the Christmas tree there and the people all around it, and it looks like it protrudes out from the wall because it actually does. That is amazing. And if you have little ones that you think may not enjoy walking around a mansion full of things that they cannot touch, well, guess what? There's a whole play area here set up just for the kids. They've got all sorts of workstations set up and even a cool little bakery that they can make some things and work on some crafts and have some fun. And if you're looking to go up to even a 5th floor, you're out of luck. There is a door up there, but I'm not sure where it goes. This area is blocked off. It doesn't look like that opens out into much of anything though, so even if it wasn't blocked off, I would not recommend walking out that door. And so this is the second Tommy Travels adventure in a very short while where I have come across a loom. Look at that. Looks like they're making something colorful right there. Like a table runner or something like that with the holiday wreath. And then what I really like is this cool chandelier up here. And I was just told that the lady who donated that chandelier, she has a relative in Sweden and it was willed to her, and she went to Sweden to pick it up, and she she rode with this thing on her lap in the plane. And check out these cool wooden carvings made by a guy named Bill Yeager. He specialized in Swedish form wood carving, and he did a fabulous job. Look at these little guys. And this little guy is my favorite right here. He reminds me of Walter Matthau from Grumpy Old Man. And I like it because he's got a little grin on his face and it looks like he's hatching some sort of hilarious plan. Well, checking out these amazing chimes in the fireplace seems like a good way to end this Tommy Travels episode. If you guys liked what you saw here today, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel, and while you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it. Just gives you future updates on videos that are yet to come. And if you'd like to see more of this adventure, clips that I haven't shown in this one, check out my other channel, Tommy Travels II. It's my daily vlog channel, and it has content that you are not able to see in these adventures. And so you guys, thanks once again, and I hope to catch you on the flip side.